what advice do you have for those who have experienced trauma, whether they know it or not, or for parents of children who are seeing things that we never expected them to see in
Right.
terms of coming to grips with the things that we're seeing?
Again, it's really important to have conversations. You know, the truth is, none of us like to be in pain, right? And so when we have these horrific events, we really tend to struggle with grieving them appropriately.
Mm-hmm.
And so part of what you see is people kind of get stuck in anger because being angry about it is easier than really processing your feelings and dealing with the horrific things that have happened. So it's really, really important for folks to talk to each other, to process those feelings, to not get stuck in that anger phase of grief that our whole nation is experiencing because of those horrific events. And then the other thing that I get really concerned about, you know, we wouldn't turn our body over to somebody and say, just do whatever you want. And yet, what I see as a mental health professional, we turn our mind over to social media, to whatever's going on television,
Ugh.
without much thought about what is coming in. And that is not good for your mental health, not good for your physical health. And so we really do have to grasp with, you know, kind of decide, are we going to continue to let all that information come into our brain no matter what's out there? Because I want people to think of their brain as a battlefield. And there's some gates that need to be put up. You don't need to take in every single thing that's on social media. Your brain is going to absorb that, and then that's going to continue. That negative line of thinking is going to continue the more you watch social media. Sometimes the more you watch television, it's just going to reinforce the same thing over and over again. And so what I really want people to do is to think about what information is coming into their mind and how that's shaping what they think, how they feel, their attitudes, because whether they realize it or not, if you're not taking control of that, we're very unique as humans. We can think about what we're thinking about, right? You need to be thinking about what you're thinking about. You need to be paying attention to what's coming into your mind, because that is now going to dictate your decisions, your attitude, and your feelings moving forward.